You are now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Hello, guys.
Well, hello. I am back in functioning internet.
I see. You got the setup all crispy. It's good to have you back at the home base, my guy. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, we're back.
And I want to welcome all of our Pitmasters, visitors, anybody who is watching us live on Facebook right now. If you're checking the audio only, you can catch us live. Just join or follow the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network Facebook page, or follow the SmokePit Facebook page, or you can fuck with us over on YouTube by following the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network and subscribing to it, liking videos, do all of that good stuff. Do all of that good stuff for your boys.
Yes.
And it's Friday. It is Friday. And I would like to start with a happy Juneteenth observe to my man Black Mac. Good to have him back. And to everybody watching, happy Juneteenth to all of you as well.
I would like to wish the same happy Juneteenth to you too, sir. So it's a great holiday to have on the calendar. You know what I mean? So happy Juneteenth. It feels good to say that and to be nationally recognized instead of regional. So happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yes. And so let us go ahead. And if you want to share the link, Black, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know what we got going on. Obviously, big ups to our three major sponsors, Plugs. www.gettheplugs.com. Use promo code DFPN10. Get 10% off and also support the brand. We would greatly appreciate that. Audioswim.com. Check them out. If you're trying to upload some music to the major streaming services, they'll hook you up $5 a track over there. Then, of course, Premier Element UAE for your marketing, managing, representation. They got you covered over there. Check them out, premierelement.com. Please subscribe to the Bandcamp. Our guy Mark Sox, we had on the show probably a couple weeks back, 3 weeks ago. Clint Taylor, they are all doing work on there, releasing stuff as usual. These guys continue to keep releasing stuff over there. And then also Itis, Clint Taylor, and my man E. Smitty dropping some teaser tracks for an upcoming album. They got Itis 2. If you haven't heard Itis 1 or the original initial Itis, Intense Taste and Soul is what it stands for. It's pretty dope. Check them out. It's streaming everywhere major music is streaming at. Then, of course, the Patreon. A lot of you guys, 20, 29, 26. I haven't checked the numbers, but there's a handful of you guys supporting us. We want to thank you guys for doing that, those who have already subscribed. And then if you're looking to subscribe, check us out, patreon.com/Dat Feelin' Podcast. Go there, sign up for as low as $3 a month. Bonus content. You get entered into a drawing that we're going to have at the end of this month. Every quarter, we give out $100 to a lucky Patreon member. So check that out. Bonus content on there, a lot of good stuff. So go over to patreon.com/Dat Feelin' Podcast, sign up. Then, of course, we have the merch available. Teespring.com, search for Dat Feelin' Podcast. Merch for all our shows, stickers, glasses, tumblers, fanny packs. What you want, it's probably over there. And if it's not there, let us know. We'll try to figure out a way to get it up there for you. Because as long as y'all are trying to support us, we'll try to go out there and do things to let you have the opportunity to support us, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's what we got. You see, I'm out here in my garage in Arizona, Phoenix to be exact. We just broke a record for highest temperature for the 18th of June. The previous record was 115. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 117 here in Phoenix. So I'm in this easy bake oven called my garage with this AC unit going in the fan, and it is admirable the effort that these two things are putting in to try to make it comfortable, but it ain't working. But I appreciate them, so I let them continue to do what they do, and I look at them and tip my cat off to them for to to help your boy out here. But
you're trying. That's all that
so matters. Yeah. At least you tried. So I'm out here with this dang Southern Baptist preacher pal to try to keep the shine off my face from the sweat. My back is a different story. I'm glad y'all ain't gonna see that because it's Niagara Falls back there. But yeah, we here. It is good. What up, Ant? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Carl, Kendra, Ant, Robin. Thank y'all for tuning in early for your boys. So you appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. This is going to be a good show. Speaking of good shows, out here in Phoenix, we have a basketball team that is pretty good. They have a basketball, because I'm Lakers. They have a basketball team that is pretty good. They're out here doing their thing. Everybody's like Suns fever and shit. So they're the only team that swept. They're waiting in the Western Conference Finals to play either the Clippers or the Jazz. And then over in the East, I think it's like more entertaining matchups because you got the Atlanta Hawks who are surprising everybody, giving the Sixers all they can handle, coming back from 26 down and shit, winning games. So I got questions about the Sixers, but that's for another show. But I know you wanted to talk about one NBA superstar in particular. But before we do that, I don't know if you got your shot ready, but we'll go ahead and kick this off with our shots here on this coconut Ciroc. Ciroc brought me back in, baby.
Oh,
Diddy,
shit.
You got me back, baby. I'm back.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I ain't mad at you. I got some mango that I ain't never opened.
Right.
I ain't opened that shit yet.
You want to give it to me? You can send it. You got the address, baby.
Yep, I got you.
There you go. All right. Another week down. Salute.
What a week. Ooh-wee.
I know you had a good week, man. You actually went home and saw some fam and shit, came back. How was that?
You know, man, it was a great trip, man. It was one that I really needed. I needed to, because my heart's been set on moving home, so I needed to go see, I needed to go there, just not under sad circumstances or you know what I mean, right. Just get that out the way, you know what I mean? I needed to go there. So being there was great. Seeing my family was great, but man, leaving was so hard, bro. It felt like a fucking sad ass breakup. You know what I mean? It was just sad because I was like, I don't want to leave yet. This went by too fast. This is horrible. You know what I mean? Just seeing everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Don't charge that. I didn't have a lot of time there to see everybody. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. But my goal is to be closer to home. You know what I mean? And that trip was definitely an eye opener for me. Just doing little shit, man. Watching my kid who went with me, he was just in country boy mode. You know what I mean? As soon as he got there, because you can go out, you can roam free, and he was all for that shit. He was on his first time on a riding lawnmower, and I'm like, dude, this is not cool. He was like, Dad, this is the greatest shit in the world. You know what I mean? You did this growing up? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I did. But He's like, can I ride it on the street? I'm like, nah, you going too far. You know what I mean? But like just seeing him in that element was like so great. But you know what I mean? Like it's something that I definitely gotta keep doing more of. Like just going home and seeing my people, and you know, there'll be way more opportunities. But I was definitely sad to leave. Even though, let me tell y'all something. That 117 that you in right now, buddy, that goddamn humidity. Whoo, Lord. That answered a question for me,
bro.
Would I rather it be like 92 with 100% humidity, or like 117 straight up? Give me 117 straight up, bro, because that humidity, like it's just like on your head as soon as you walk outside, and it was bad. It was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, seeing how I haven't been in it in a while and seeing how I'm suffering this heat, I could see how I could be like, man, maybe it's not. But I remember Tyndall, my guy. I remember sweating, not doing shit. Like, not doing shit. Like, why am I sweating like I've been on this treadmill for 9 hours or some shit? It is ridiculous. And Robin brings up a good point, because when it hits the summer and you get these record temperatures, and then all of a sudden Arizona be like, I'm gonna sprinkle some rain in this bitch. Now you hitting them retarded temperatures with like the small
humidity,
week or so of humidity. I'm surprised workplace violence does not increase in the summertime in Arizona. Because I'd be at work, I'd be like, I wish you would tell me to go outside for something. And then we in these buildings here that are like old as shit. And then so like the AC is on, but it's like the garage, like this fan blowing on. Like you hear it, you see the air, you feel the air like coming out the vent. You're just like, why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah. It's like it's just venting the air from outside inside and whatnot. Like, what are you doing? What is you doing?
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get back to this NBA superstar you had some concerns about. Who is that?
Mr. Kevin Durant, front and center. Because like one of the many joys of being home was my grandmother loves basketball, right? So the Nets were playing, and it came down to like he hit a big shot in like the third or fourth quarter, and they like slow panned out to it, and buddy, the back of his head, I was like, bro. Why?
I know exactly what you're talking about. He hit that shot, the shot clock was running out, and he turned around also. Yep, he turned around, and they had that 4K high def camera zoom in on the back of his head. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, I was like, why? What is going on? Like, bro, you literally have millions of dollars. Like, you could be a spokesperson for someone. Instead, you choose on your own free will to go out here with the back of your head look like a crater. I'm like, it looked like the asteroid just struck him right in the back of the head. It was like, boom. That bitch was like, boom.
That's all right. I'm gonna keep balling. It's cool. I'm a ball
for it.
Bro, we were talking before the show. I'm like, that man had to sell some ounce of self-esteem as far as physical appearance. He was like, I'm willing to give up my care for how I look in public for these amazing skills at basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? There is no way. There is no way. Like, I'll be in my house and I'll still be like, I need to do something to at least
Right.
It's like it's not even much.
Right.
It's not even. I'm not telling this dude put a do-rag on. I ain't telling him to get the crispy edges like Jalen Rose and shit. Bro, just one brush through. One just
real quick.
Whoop. Get out there and do what you got to do, bro.
It ain't even got to be the hard bristles,
bro.
Just get the soft bristles and just smooth that shit, bro. Just hit it one good time with the soft bristles, and you're gonna be fine. Like a brush ain't touched that man's head in years. You can tell. Like the naps is comfy. They comfy now. Like they chilling. They have remote locations on his head where they go. Yeah.
They're too comfortable. I think it. What if he's like Samson? You know what I'm saying? What if the naps and the BDBs, as my grandma calls them, BDBs. You know what I'm saying? The BDBs give this man the power to do what he does. And if somebody fucked around, like Calvin said, Calvin's in the comments, he's like, one of the bros just need to hit my man with a brush. What if he had brushed his hair? He'd be like, "Oh shit! Look how good my shit could look." And then he'd go out there and put up Jared Dudley
have
numbers.
A bag.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle Kuzma numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them trash ass games and shit. Then we're gonna have problems. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody gonna talk about him.
You're right.
So I mean, let this man live with his BD. I mean, because there is more people out there with wild ass hair in the NBA than my man. Because James Harden, he used to have that mohawk with the beard combo. Now he out there looking like he was trying out for the color purple when he be trying to put them little twist braids in his shit and whatnot. I'm like, James Harden. James Harden.
It's gonna rain on your forehead.
Boy. James Douglas Harden. I don't even know if that's his real middle name. I'm just
it's Douglas
saying.
Percival. Let's go with
These cats
Percival.
get money and they be like Percival. That's a good one. These cats be out here. Kyle was out there with the bleach blonde Stan Eminem hair, and then he was trying to dye. I'm like, I don't know what Kuzma's doing out here. There was one dude who had the most atrocious hair in the league, but he cut it. The dude, Elford Payton, or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
That man.
Trey Young on the end of that spectrum too. Because Trey Young, bro, Trey Young. I mean, like, man, are you balding? Like, what is going on right now? He got the Trey Young got the Deacon on Sunday hairdo, bro. Trey Young be looking like he ready to pass him a collection plate. Say a prayer for every bereaved, the sick and the shut-in.
Oh shit. Bro, there was a meme and somebody used the smiley face emoji and then they like took like dryer lint or some shit and just put it around the thing and it was like Trey Young be like, bro, I was dying because it looked just like this dude, man. But I mean, he trying to hold on to what he got, man. I ain't mad because he too young. He's like, I can't be going bald now. But I mean, genetics is gonna get you, bro.
Yeah,
you gonna fuck around, get a haircut somewhere, that barber gonna fuck up somewhere, and this shit ain't gonna grow back right, bro. You gotta.
I wonder if there's like a hair coalition in the NBA, like led by LeBron. You're like, we have to maintain what we have at all costs, and we all have to stick together. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's like a coalition like
right. There probably is.
Yeah.
I'm saying that with all seriousness. Like, bro, we out here trying to present an image, man, of greatness. Because, I mean, my hairline started going back. I was 24, 25. I'm like, I am not accepting this. This ain't nothing but the devil. This ain't nothing but the devil. And I was going to barbershops, and each lineup, they're just like, "Hey, bro, it's not." I'm just like, "Bro, just do what you can. Do what you
All
can.
right, man, just take it. Take it.
It was like, I was getting the cul-de-sac, bro. I was getting this shit, and I'm just like, it ain't even worth it no more, man. Because like the sides kept going back too. I'm just do it. Just cut it off, bro. And I did. It's the best decision I made in my life. Now I'm out here just, whatever. I don't even care anymore.
Shit.
I don't even care anymore.
I roasted my dad over that shit.
Enjoy
I'm like, Dad, if you don't cut this shit, like, come on, Dad, like for real, it's over.
He trying to hold on. He trying to hold on.
Oh yeah, he holding on. He holding on. I'm like, come on, my guy, like for real. Like it's like looking into the future. Don't let yourself get to this point. Let it go. I know you like it, but
I will
let
say
it
this.
go.
When I was young, man, fitted hats was all the rage, bro. I had one for every outfit. That shit fucks up your hair. Don't do it. Don't be wearing hats for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Let your hair be out there. Let it breathe in. Good for don't. Now I do. Because Arizona be cooking the scalp. It'd be like, oh shit. I'd be like, shit. Be putting that shit in. Nope. My man John Young in here talking about it never came back, right? Nope. One time I buzz cut it, and then this part of my head was just like, oh, I guess I ain't growing no more hair. And then there was this part right here that kept growing hair. I was like, what is going on with you, Scout? Why you doing this to me, man? I use Blue Magic. You know what I'm saying? I greased my scalp. I oiled it. You know what I'm saying? Why you doing it to me, baby? I was giving you all the good,
I'm taking B12 and
hair care
everything, man. What the
fuck? Coconut oil, you know what I'm saying? All of vitamins and shit. My hair was just like, genetics, baby. Both of my other brothers, though. Full head of hair, everything. Me? Oh, you thought you was fabulous with all the Mitchell and Ness throwback hats? I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start the show. The official first topic.
Yes, sir.
Happy Juneteenth.
Or is it?
And the reason is we want to get this serious discussion out the way first, so we can end the show on some laughs and a light note. I will say I posted yesterday when I found out that the administration signed Juneteenth to be a federal holiday to be observed as such. And I don't have it in front of me. I'm off the top. So I was just like, oh, so Juneteenth is a federal holiday now. Okay, government, I see you trying, right? That was my post.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I started getting hit up with people like trying to do what? This ain't enough. This, the standard, this is a I'm just like, what is happening here?
Right.
Let's just sit back and enjoy the small victories. Let's just enjoy this small victory on the way to where we want to go as a people, as a country, hopefully. But I know as a people, as Black people, we want to see a lot more changes. But they're all not going to happen at once. They come in steps. And as one step happens, let's take a moment to enjoy that. But I if you don't follow me, you haven't seen it, it's no big deal. But I know I didn't see anything from Black on this topic. I don't know if he encountered the same shit or if he was just seeing it and felt some type of way about it. So how was it for you when you found out and what you were seeing people as far as how they were either happy for it or not too happy about it?
Okay, so I didn't post anything, but that was intentional. But I am happy for the holiday. I want to start with that. I'm very happy for the holiday because being from Louisiana and being in the South, like it's really big. Juneteenth is a really big holiday for Black people there. And for those who don't know, June 19th, 1865, the slaves in the southern states after the Civil War, it was decreed that they were going to be freed from slavery because the Confederacy lost the Civil War. It was proclaimed that slaves would be freed. So yes, it started in Texas, but it pretty much affected the whole South. The reason Texas gets so much credit for Juneteenth is because immediately after the Civil War, the slaves were supposed to be freed in the southern states, but it took them a while to actually free the slaves. And even on the date that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, it took them about 6 or so months to actually free the slaves. So that's why Juneteenth is actually celebrated in the South as a whole, because that is the day recognized as the day that all slaves are freed in the South. It's December 6th for the northern states, because it took them that much longer to free those people. So there's actually 2 different dates on when the slaves were freed. Now, as far as the backlash, let me go on the rant mode for a second. As far as the backlash on
ladies,
let me go on the rant mode for a second. Now, to all of the people who don't like this holiday, I sincerely want to say, go fuck yourself. Here's why. And it's because yeah, we have a long way to go, but what you do in the slandering of this holiday, yeah, it may be commercialized, yeah, it may be politicized and so forth and so on, but do you know how many people do not know about this actual holiday? Like, no, not a lot of people know about this shit. So just the fact that it's a federal holiday, someone's gonna go Google this shit. It's just like Cinco de Mayo. Half you motherfuckers go out and drink margaritas and go get shit-faced drunk and don't know what the fuck you celebrate, right? So know your goddamn history when you go and celebrate this shit, right? So just for the fact that we can say we have a national holiday to celebrate the end of fucking slavery, the end of the oppression, the official end of the oppression of our fucking people, like, why are you not happy about this shit? Because it's finally getting recognized. Like, they didn't have to do this shit, but for the very fact that they actually put this bitch in law, voted on it, and declared it a national fucking holiday, like, how can you be mad at this shit? You know, how can you be mad at it? Yeah, we have a lot more work to go. Yes, systemic racism is still a fucking problem. Yes, actual slavery is still a fucking problem, because in the 13th Amendment, they have a clause that if you get arrested for a crime, you could still be a slave. So go read that shit. Yes, we have a lot more fucking work to do, but this is a great step in the direction that we need to be going. So don't hate on that shit. And if you feel so strongly about it, take your ass out and go put yourself to the cause. But this is a great first step. I don't see how it's not a great first step.
April with the heat, as the heat comes in.
And now the comments are coming in. And people are speaking truth to the matter. You know what I'm saying? So don't be mad at it. The work is started. It's up to you to continue that shit.
I agree, man. That's why I let you go first, because I know Rant Mac was going to come out and talk that shit. Because I felt,
when I was growing up, there was this state.
I felt some type of way about it yesterday, because like I was legit happy, because I was like, that is one thing down, because you remember 2020, last summer, all this shit was popping off, Black Lives Matter movement, protest, all this stuff. We ain't celebrating 4th of July because that's not when we're free. We're doing Juneteenth. How come we recognize July 4th and we're not recognizing Juneteenth? All this other stuff. This year, Juneteenth's recognized. That ain't it. We want this, that, and the third. Like, can I just talk to the black people? Like, I appreciate everybody tuning in, but let me just talk to the people. what? I get it. Trust me, I get it, because I'm black. I feel you. I feel you. Believe it or not, I am a black man. So when I see you guys saying more shit needs to be done, and this even goes to some of my non-black friends, because they jumped in there too. They were just like, a whole lot more needs to be done. I get it, my guy. Like, I appreciate you being an ally to the cause and stuff, but as a black person, let me take a moment to appreciate this day, that now, as a federal employee, every year I get to spend this day with loved ones, and we can talk about this, you know, and just enjoy a day off that was hard fought for by black people, black regiments in the Civil War, who fought for the cause to free their family members and kinfolk and stuff in the South. And all of the stuff that this day captures for us is now a observed holiday. One step closer. One step closer. Let's not take 5 steps back by poo-pooing on everything that this day means, that this moment means. Let's not sit there and be like, okay, we got Juneteenth. Here's Columbus Day. Why is this shit still a thing? Okay, that's the next thing up the bat. But I have a feeling if they get rid of Columbus Day, rename it, get rid of it altogether, I don't know, we're just going to find the next thing to be mad about. Like, nobody's going to sit there and actually take some kind of pride in a moment to be like, all right, you know, we are making progress. Like, because it's not the progress everybody wants, people just gonna be mad, and we just need to stop doing that. Like, I'm not saying stop fighting for the end goal, which is equality across the board for everybody. But when we do get the small victories, and if you want to say it's not a victory, cool opinion, but if you see somebody who is black who wants to take time and enjoy the small victories, don't victimize them, make them feel less black, saying that you're falling for distraction, all this other stuff, because that's why it's hard for us to come together as a people anyway. You know what I'm saying? It is hard for us to come together as a people if we just keep driving that wedge in. Oh, you sitting there celebrating that, you know, when all this stuff needs to happen. Because in reality, they'll sign the anti-lynching law, right? I'm sure that that's going to happen. But do you think that's going to automatically stop people from committing that hate crime? Because we got evil people in this country. They will still do it. Murder's illegal. The shit's still getting off. You know what I'm saying? So evil people are going to do evil things. The government can only do what it can. And me talking, this is my personal opinion. I feel the previous administration of the last 4 years probably didn't do as much to push this progression forward. If anything, they probably set it back further. It's going to take a lot more effort from this administration to try to rectify the damage that was caused by the previous administration. That is all I'm saying. And I'm just let people be happy is all I'm saying. Don't come in here and try to steal people's joy. Go ahead.
I'll do you one better. To all the people mad at Juneteenth, where was your anger at on June 1st? And if you know about June 1st, then you should have been mad. Or you should have been happy on that day, because they finally acknowledged something that black people should know about and should deeply care about. And that is the Tulsa race riots were no longer classified as a race riot. It was classified as a massacre by a sitting president live on TV. So where was your happiness when that shit happened? Right? Because we as a people have a history of oppression, right? And when we finally made it to the promised land, we got knocked back again. So what was your happiness at that the first sitting president went to Tulsa and acknowledged that shit? Y'all should have been happy that day. You should have been really fucking happy that day. But Not a peep. Not a peep until Juneteenth becomes a national fucking holiday. And to that's why I say go fuck yourself. Because you're looking at the wrong shit. You're looking at the absolute wrong shit.
It's tough, man. Like I was talking with a friend from work, and I'm just like, I don't understand it. Like I post that. People jump in there like, oh, I thought you was about embracing debate and stuff. I'm like, what about this post was opening it for a debate? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I posted, the government signed this into effect, what are your thoughts? Good or not? Okay, let's talk about it. But if I'm on here like, I see you trying, government, like we have to learn to accept people trying to be better. Whether, like you said, whether it be politically driven, because do you think these other bills and other acts, anti-lynching, police, all that stuff for policing the police, do you think that is not going to be used politically to help their party gain support and voters and shit? Who the fuck cares why it's getting passed as long as it's getting passed? Like, if you are expecting people to generally, people in politics to generally give a legit fuck about people as humans, you're gonna be waiting a while. We got to get these things signed. I don't care. The reason that it is politically driven is because they know how important black people are when it comes to voting and shit. Like, they know the power that we have to swing a fucking election. Look at Georgia. Yeah. Look at fucking Arizona. Look at fucking Pennsylvania. Look at fucking, what was the other state that flipped? Wisconsin or Minnesota? All these states that they thought they had locked. We flipped that shit. So we continue to use our voice to put pressure on these dudes to allow and vote into action and make into law things that help us. I'm not going to poo-poo it, man. I'm not, it's politically driven. They're doing this for our vote. I mean, I ain't mad, but buy my vote, show me something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Earn my shit, my guy. What you need to do to get my shit. I ain't sitting back expecting you to do shit out the goodness of your heart, because it's a business. You want my business, motherfucker, do some shit for me. And this is one step. You know what I'm saying? So take that however you want it. But I'm just saying, man, and you got to learn. We as black people have to learn to sit and enjoy the small victories we get along the way. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Nah, shout out to Tay Young, who's in here right now, and the Yom Saying podcast. So if you don't follow them because they be talking some real shit. But I said this the other day on his show, like do y'all know how much power black people have if they just stick together? Like, and shit like this kind of divides the narrative. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We know this, but be happy in the moment that you get the victory, bro. Like, this is a win. This is a fucking win. So be happy for the shit. All right, now we got this. Now let us get this. Let's go after this. You know what I mean? Like, Voices did this shit. It did. Point blank, period.
Yep.
Voices did that. It wasn't because of silence, because if we were silent, then you wouldn't have got a fucking holiday out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, speak. It's just that simple. Speak your voice and be united when you speak the shit.
Facts. Big facts. And shout out to those who were saying that they were taking paid leave, using their work days off to celebrate this day. Good news is now you don't need to do that. Now you can save your paid leave to travel, do whatever you want, and you get this day on the house. Obviously, not everybody's going to have it. I know me in the military, we got it off, and I know some of our contractors and GS employees, they got the day off as well. So hopefully this will spread out. And more people will start getting the day off or whatnot. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's a step in the right direction. And I'm just saying we have to start celebrating and be happy, acknowledging these steps in the right direction. and move on to the next thing on the list. You know what I'm saying? Let's just not get hung up on this and be all mad about it, and then turn around and laugh at pictures and memes of E9s squirting with E3s and shit. Everybody cool and laughing at that, but this shit comes around and everybody wants to get serious and talk about real life shit. But that's a whole nother podcast. That's a whole nother thing we talking about. But yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't want to go there because I want to keep the show light. But I am very happy as a day. And my daughter, you know, she asked about it. And I was able to tell her about it. My son knew about it. Yeah. And this is one of those things like, yeah, some states don't allow this in the curriculum and stuff. But now that this is a federal holiday, you act like people can't Google and find this shit out themselves. Let me just say this again. This is mini rant mode. If y'all out here complaining why schools ain't teaching this shit, my thing is like, are you really sitting here in this country expecting the public school system to teach your children everything they need to know about life? Like, your kids are coming out of there not knowing how to balance and budget fucking accounts, nothing about taxes, nothing about none of this other shit, bro. And y'all cool with that. Y'all ain't mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't teaching my kids this? Not. Why they wasn't teaching your kids about taxes? Why they ain't teaching your kids how the fucking electoral process works? You know, they just talk about it a little bit. You got to pay for higher education, college type shit to learn the shit that you can probably just Google and find the fuck out. So everybody mad about some shit. Quit expecting the school to teach your kids about shit, but then the school wants to teach your kids about sex education. Y'all don't want them to do that shit though. Nah, don't teach my kid that shit. Teach him this. Like, bro, teach your kid what you want to teach your kid. It is your child. You are responsible for making sure that they're prepared to go out into the world. So if your kid is not getting education in the school, you have to give them that education. And if you don't have the education, go get it. Go look it up, research it, so you can educate your kid. It's too hot in this garage for me to be getting on this soapbox, man. Let me go ahead and get off this shit, man. Where my
you was doing that shit. You was doing that shit.
Y'all ain't ready.
Wow.
Ain't ready.
Wow.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, shout out to AD and Taylor Stiff. They're in the process of heading out on this vacation before they PCS overseas. It's all good, man. Y'all take y'all time. Enjoy y'all night, y'all little mini vacay before you head overseas, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's all love here. Yeah. Whew.
Enjoy Cobra.
All right, I'm done. That's a great assignment over there, man.
Yes, it is.
Great assignment. All right, I'm done, man. You got anything else you want to say on Juneteenth?
Google that shit, bro. Google it, find out what it is, and you'll be more informed about it. You know what I'm saying? So the internet is your friend now. Like, you'll learn way more about that shit just Googling. So, and don't hate on people that actually like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't do that shit, because it's a wonderful holiday. So don't do that shit. That's all I got.
Facts. So on to more lighter or disturbing, depending on how you feel about it. So I think it was earlier this week. For some whatever reason, this shit became news. If you're into the kind of like the nerd comic book thing, but apparently Batman, the Dark Knights, there's apparently one alley that DC will not let this man go down, and it was brought up because there's a show on HBO Max, Harley. It's animated. It's a very lighthearted take on the universe that Batman is in, and Harley Quinn's the main character. All this shit. So they're writing episodes, and there was an episode that they were going to have Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, all these girls, all the female villains talking, and Harley Quinn was going to ask the question, you know, has Batman gone down on her, to Catwoman? And DC dudes was just like, cancel that. you can't do that.
Why?
You can't have Batman going down. I'll tell you why. So DC was like, you can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. Heroes don't do that. So the writers were like, are you saying heroes are just selfish lovers? And DC came back and was like, no, it's that we sell consumer toys for heroes. It's hard to sell a toy if Batman is also going down on someone. Quotes, my guy. Quotes. They won't let Batman eat pussy because
they can't
they're
sell
trying
toys.
to sell toys. Bro.
Hold on. Hold on. Yo, I want to ask a question real quick. Like, how many of y'all used to make y'all G.I. Joes fuck the female G.I. Joe? Like just real quick.
Black, what are you doing? Black, what is you doing? Bro, real quick. You was the kid close the door to your room when you was yeah, nobody see this shit.
Yep. Bro,
you had him making the noises too? Like
yep.
Oh shit.
Bro, like come on now. We grown. We are grown now. Like, of course Batman is eating Catwoman. He's eating the Catwoman. Like, come on. We know this. We know this. We know this because we've imagined it. Like, for the producer to even imagine this shit, like, yes, even Barbies and Kens. Yes, Barbies and Kens used to fuck in the little Barbie dollhouse. Like, right on the second floor. Like, right out the window. Like, we know this, bro. Like, everyone's done it. Come on. Give us what we want. Give us what we want. Okay, Sabrina Cow needs to be on her back, on that couch, in the billionaire's mansion, getting a treatment. Is that so hard? It ain't even got to be a minute. Like, give us like 5 seconds. Like, if you go to TuneMix.com, shout out to TuneMix.com, because I just found out about this shit. It is the most erotic goddamn comic on the goddamn planet. And I was like, how did I stumble on this?
How did you?
I have no idea. I don't have an idea. I just did. And I was just like, bro, I was in this bitch for days just like reading comics. Like, goddamn, I need to try that one.
I'm watching Willie Mays.
Oh my God.
I'm watching
you trying to tell me Catwoman running around out here in the tightest outfit, flipping all over the place, all of this stuff, limber as fuck. Her and Batman go at it. He ain't trying. He ain't taking off the mask. He ain't taking the cowl down to go downtown. You know what I'm saying? He ain't taking the cowl to go downtown. Come on, bro.
Bro, he didn't spell Catwoman. He didn't spell Catwoman on it. And she done fell in love.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 5 times.
And the show that is going to talk about it. It's a lighthearted, comedic take on the Batman universe. Kids shouldn't be watching that shit anyway. That's number one.
It's on HBO Max.
If you allow your kids to watch it, if you allow your kids to watch it, be prepared to explain to them what the fuck is going on. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't think that would hurt the self. Because let's be real, Most of the motherfuckers buying Batman figures is grown ass adults collecting the shit.
Exactly.
And if you as a grown adult are upset that your superhero is eating pussy, that just lets me know you don't eat pussy, and that just lets me know you ain't a real one.
I mean,
that's
you're
all
bad.
I'm gonna say.
That means you're bad.
You ain't, or you tried it. You tried it,
and you're bad.
And the girl was like, nah, come up here.
You're
Girl,
using your teeth.
For you. I got something
didn't mean
for you.
Eat it.
Blah, 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 blah.
He motorboat.
And Catwoman was like,
nah, we good.
Catwoman was like, nah, just come up here, Bruce. Come on up here. Come on up here. Shout out to Robin. It was made for those ears for listening only. Grab them ears, girl. Selena, grab them ears. Get them in there.
Grab them by the back of the head and then pull them in. Like, pull them in. You know what I mean? Like that little spot right there on the back of the head. That little fold right there. Yeah. Pull it in. Just,
bro,
they'll love you.
I just assumed all the superheroes was out here being super freaks. I just assumed that shit.
Me too.
I would not have thought twice. They would have been like, yeah, Batman eats my pussy. I would have been like, attaboy, Bruce. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, Bruce. All up in there, bro. And I'm assuming Superman be up in that shit too, bro. You can't tell me Wonder Woman showed up and Superman was like, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do missionary.
That's what I assumed. That's what I assumed. I assumed Superman was tearing the shit up.
Missionary?
No, not missionary. I assumed he was tearing Wonder Woman ass up. Like, like here, lay on your
side. You know
side,
when it first appeared? What was it? Season 1 of Jessica Jones, when like her and Luke Cage hooked up, and they was breaking beds and shit. I was like, that is superhero fucking right there. Like, I know Luke Cage put it on her.
Yep.
And she was built for it. She was like, I'm going to give it to me 100%. I was just like, so you can't tell me Wonder Woman and Superman both as powerful. Like, she wasn't like unleashed the full force of Krypton on me. And Superman was like, say less.
Bitch, we flying.
I'm up in here.
We flying. I'm gonna pick you up and fly.
Bitch, we flying. People already think you got an invisible jet anyway. Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
Invisible jet. I'm the invisible jet.
Y'all thought you had a jet? Y'all thought you had a jet? Nah, son. The Superman was playing.
Give it a
It's this dick that got you flying, girl. Superman knows. I mean, Superman can open his eyes and not shoot. He ain't Cyclops. Now, Cyclops and Jean Grey, like Jean got to keep his face all in that shit. Yeah. Make sure he can't open his eyes. Jean was just like, I'm going to ride your face. Scott, lay down. I'm going to sit on your face so you can't shoot me with these lasers. Scott Summers was like, I can't breathe. She's like, just say less. 30 more seconds, Scott. I got it. Sit your ass still, Scott. We going to be all right. We going to be all right, Scott. Don't open your eyes. There's going to be problems. Oh, man. Shit. But how dare they, man? Like, you work for DC. So imagine you work for DC. Is there there are lines, obviously, like if they was just like, yeah, Batman joined the KKK or he was a Nazi, you know, we can't do that. We don't do that here. You know, shout out Chadwick Boseman. We don't do that here. But like sex, it's assumed Batman has sex. Now because DC said that, Does Batman just like do missionary and just put his dick through the boxer holes? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that how I'm imagining this dude having sex now? I mean, bro, everybody grown. Batman a grown ass man, dog. This man can get his back broken by Bane, escape the prison, climb out, but he can't eat pussy. Like that's his limit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The follow-up question should
this
have
man will
been,
fuck somebody up on the verge of death. Go ahead.
It should have been like, can Batman get head in return? You know what I mean? Like, is there a limit to this?
Catwoman.
Can he get head?
Catwoman be down there.
Oh yeah, of
Catwoman
course.
be down there. Yeah, you can't tell me Catwoman ain't give him the yuck 3000. You know, Catwoman be down there. You can't tell me nothing. You try to tell me Catwoman don't be? You see Catwoman? She the biggest tease. Catwoman the biggest tease out there. She know Batman got this suit on. She be doing everything in her power to get this motherfucker hard in this suit, and he can't. You know what I'm saying? Because his suit bulletproof and all that shit.
Yeah.
So his dick just be pushing up against the shit. He be like, I want to fuck her so bad. And she know you got to take this whole suit off if you want that shit. So you know Catwoman is about it. Catwoman is about that shit. Oh,
Of course.
I was meaning to bring that up. Joanna was like, can you imagine the sex toy superhero line? Shout out to Pitmaster Robin Dyer. Because she posted, no, who was it? Joe was the first one to post that toy, right?
She posted that shit, yeah.
And then Robin was like, that's child's play. She posted a link to a motherfucking sex toy for guys.
Shit got
That
me
had
hot.
me. That shit had me pull out my credit card. I was just like,
I
hey.
legit looked. I'm like $189.
I looked at pricing. I was like, does it come in like discreet packaging? Like how?
Yeah, we need
How
to
do I
know
get
these
this
things.
in the house? How do I get this in the house without certain people figuring out this shit is in the house? And how do I spin it? Do I be like, yo, this is for TDYs and deployments, or the F1S? That shit just had letters and numbers. It wasn't even a
Cruise
cool
control.
name. It was just like military named. Yeah, that shit's had cruise control, Bluetooth capability. So you just sit it on your shit, get your phone, set it, and that shit just go. And it had 10 different motors, seismographic fucking wavelengths. I was looking at this shit.
Yes.
Where's my Amex? Where's my platinum Amex? Because we getting points for this as well.
We need this. Listen, this is for my mental health studies, and I need this to function on those days where life is just unbearable and I can't get home in time. We need this. We need this. Not me. We need this.
Bro. Technology is not only giving us self-driving cars and shit. It is giving us toys that'll probably just ruin humanity. Like,
yes.
I have a feeling if this was available to me as a teenager, I would not be married. I would not have kids. I would be like, this is one less thing I got to worry about in life. Because that was I ain't gonna lie, that's the only motivation I had. I was like, I like sex. I want sex. I want things to happen to my body. And this girl can make it happen. Now I got to go get girlfriends and shit. Not saying that I regret my life now. I love my wife. I love my kids, all that shit. But now I'll be sitting here looking like, if this shit gets in the wrong hands, like what is a woman going to compete?
You can't
with the shit
you
that
can't
video
compete
said
with
this
that.
machine does.
Bro, Do you know the shit that ran through my mind? I was like, I could have this app running and Pornhub might get a subscription out of me. And I'd be okay with that. Because I can put that bitch on cruise control. Like, that changed the game for me. I was like, oh, I'm like clutching my chest, like, oh, my wallet, where is it? Like, how much money I got in the bank right now? I'm good. I can order it. I'm good.
Bam.
I think
that app for that machine.
You
I
could
may be wrong. I
customize
the video probably like. I only saw the video like 3 or 4 times. I wasn't really paying attention to all the accoutrements. Did it say it had an app where like you could put on a virtual reality thing, and it had like videos and stuff built, so that what the girl is doing in the video, the toy simulates the feel of what you are seeing in the video.
Yes.
Come on now. People, what have we become? what have we become?
I don't know, but
this shit is big, man.
I'm not gonna say I don't like it.
I don't like. I'm not. I'm just. If anybody in here is getting that toy, like, run it through its due diligence. Give us a review. Because I mean, if I get picked up for another deployment, the FS1 is coming with your boy, man. Straight up. I'm gonna be like, it's a quick, like Robin said, it's a speaker. Don't worry about what it do. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what all this shit is.
What is this?
Brian. Oh, Brian in here. He's like, I walk in on.
Cover your eyes.
Talking
Brian.
about this sex
Cover
toy
your eyes.
this sex toy that Robin posted up in here with all the fucking. This shit is like, if Elon Musk was going to create a sex toy, this would probably be what he had in mind.
Oh,
self-driving, charges itself. Look,
hold on.
Shout out to John.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you are buying this, we need a SmokePit review. Okay, we need it. All right, buy it. If you buying it, try it, and then give us on a rating the puff system, 1 to 5 puffs, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst.
Bro, I ain't even try it. I saw the video. I was just like, bro,
I'm
5 puffs. Out. If you come through with all the promises, bro, I'm gonna pass out. That's the shit get you all the way fucked up. Your wife leave the house or some shit. You like, yeah, I got a good like 2 hours or something. You gonna fall asleep with the VR goggles on, butt ass naked in bed, with this thing still on you. Whatever noise it be making. If it's silent, if this shit is silent too, like no noise, bro, come on, we in there. Y'all ain't gonna be able to.
What
trust.
are you doing? Why are the
airplane.
candles lit? What is going on in here?
With a blanket over my lap. Y'all gonna be like, what is he doing on this plane? So relaxed. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just bring me a fucking Crown and Coke. Bring me a Crown and Coke and let me be. Leave me to my devices.
Yeah. Hold on, because we got a comment. And they said it simulates what she's doing. And there's one for when you're apart.
There's one when y'all are apart. It simulates what. I haven't seen that one. But if it ain't coming with cruise control, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Set it and
I don't want it. If it ain't cruise control,
just set it
hands-free
and forget it.
And forget it. That shit gonna get me caught all the way the fuck up. Just laid out. She coming back from work. The fuck is, huh? Huh?
Grab me.
Hit me that device.
Yeah.
But sir, you haven't grabbed me that device.
Oh,
bro,
shit.
I can't, but I want to, if that makes sense. I can't, but I wanna.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I can't fuck
Makes
with
all
it.
the sense in the world.
But I mean,
because I was like, how much money can I just throw away right now? This shit is worth it.
oh man. Robin came through for the group. She came through. She was like, that's child's play. Because the thing Joanna posted, I was like, oh shit. That shit look like a monster. He was like, ha ha ha. Y'all out here with these 2010 devices. Let me show you the 3010.
The future is now,
like,
old
whoa.
man. Like, whoa, hold up. Hold
The future is now. Oh, God. All right. Anyway, DC, if you're watching this, anybody in DC, let Batman help these girls out. Because I know they be going, they be helping him out. They be going in. They out here committing crimes. You think they have any kind of sense of morality when it comes to sex?
Hell
Come on
no.
now.
It's like
Batman
Grey's
be
Anatomy
breaking
for
everybody's
supervillains.
Yes. Let Batman help these girls out. Women, I'm here for y'all, man. Catwoman, Poison Ivy, anybody who gets a chance to be with Batman, make him please you before you please him. Because I don't want to assume that Batman, he's my favorite superhero. I don't want to think he out here treating y'all like y'all ain't worth it. Know your worth, queens. Catwoman and y'all, know y'all worth. Make him earn that shit. Anyway. Let's get to the next topic. So Chrissy Teigen, who used to be famous, be everywhere, lip sync battle, all this other stuff. Apparently she's not very liked anymore for whatever reason. Well, I know reason, but it's because she is now being retroactively canceled or whatever, based on tweets that she made in the early 2010s, where she was cyberbullying people like Avril Lavigne and Lindsay Lohan and a couple of other people. Even a fashion designer was just like, bro, she was on my neck so much I thought about suicide. And her tweets were along the lines of, or whatever, this person should kill themselves. I don't want to bring up the tweets because like I saw them earlier and I'm just like, Chrissy was really out here like this, you know? And it's because she was getting followers and she was like the edgy when Twitter was first blowing up. Like she found her niche and everybody's like, oh, let's fuck with Chrissy. Because she before that she was just a swimsuit model, you know? So this was like her new thing. So now people looking back at it are just like, Chrissy, you were out of pocket. You out here telling people kill themselves. Some people actually thought about it, all this other stuff. And, you know, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's whatever. But people are just like, nah, you out here trying to sell us, you know, home cleaning things and you got a cookbook, like you just this wholesome person and you never really address the horrible shit you did in the past type stuff. How you feel about that? Again, this is dabbling on that whole cancel culture shit. But
yeah,
if you go back and read those tweets, it wasn't like she's a comedian making jokes. Like she is, bro. She was out of pocket. And she had John Legend marrying her, singing to her when she was on top of the world. She thought she was untouchable. And now she getting touched, or people are untouching her, like dropping her from sponsorships and shit like that. What's your thoughts on that, man?
when it comes to the cancel culture, like I decided to not care a long time ago. But Chrissy Teigen was one of those people, like, just kept it brutally honest, and people couldn't handle that shit. So, I mean, in that respect, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But this shit's years ago, man. Like, of course, she's had children. She's cleaned up her life a little bit. She ain't as vicious as she was. Like, she's brutal on the people that she needs to be brutal on. So, I don't understand why it's a problem, but. Again, on the cancel culture, I've been like, fuck it. I've been on the fuck it level a long time.
Yeah, I'm there too. The only thing I draw the line at is you telling somebody who is obviously going through a tough time in their life to just kill themselves. That's a big you can't do that. You just can't be telling people who are vulnerable and quite possibly suicidal, going through a tough time in their life where things ain't going right, and you tweeting about them, talk about, tagging them in the tweets, talk about go kill yourself. Like, that's where I'm just like, Chrissy, you gotta reach out to those people. You gotta be like, bro, I was so out of pocket, I'm so sorry, things like that. Right. You just can't say shit and then just move on with your, like, there's a whole person you was fucking with online, and all your followers were liking and retweeting your tweet about this person killing themselves. Like, you have to rectify that before you try to come to the public and apologize to us for your tweets. You didn't tell me to kill myself. You told Avril Lavigne and Lindsay Lohan and all them people to do shit like that. You need to talk to them one-on-one and have them forgive you before you try to come and ask for America's forgiveness. You ain't fuck with us. You was fucking with them.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Now she got her husband out here help her get back into the good gracious of America and shit. And can we roll this into a quick confessions? John Legend, is he really that great of a singer? Is he that great of a singer?
Nah. I'm gonna say nah.
Okay.
Like his first album was like him at his peak. And then after that, it's just like, meh. Not a great singer, but great artist.
I see people are feeling me on this. He's not a great singer, but he writes great songs. Like, if he was a songwriter and gave those songs to people who can sing them a bit better than he can,
right?
He'd be in there, man.
Yeah, I think he's a great songwriter.
He's a talented individual. Yes, but like his voice. Like it was catchy when it first came out. I was like, oh, this dude got a different voice or whatnot. Kind of like Life Jennings. You know, when you first heard Life Jennings, you're just like, oh, the raspiness and whatnot. That's cool. But like a whole album, and then like who's some other artists? Robin Thicke. Like when he came out with that little falsetto shit, like that's cool. But like, bro, 13 songs of it. Oh. Could it be the Croat Whip? Could it be? Could it be the ice that I got?
No.
Like this motherfucker. A whole pack of Newports on this motherfucking record. Should have put that woman first.
Put that woman first. Get me out the studio, shit.
Oh man, bro. I can't, man. But like, I mean, he out here, he's America's sweetheart. He has done nothing wrong, apparently. He's won Grammys. I think isn't he an EGOT? like he won a Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, and a Tony. Right?
Yeah.
He won the Tony for Jesus Christ Superstar. He got a Grammy for one of his albums. I know he got an Oscar for best song for Glory on Selma. And then what's the other shit? Emmy or something. I think he won an Emmy for that same song or whatnot. So he out here EGOTing it, you know, which is an amazing accomplishment. Shout out to him. No disrespect. I'm just saying now, like, ain't nobody really checking for John Legend songs, you know? There's that. So, I mean, it's just, he just sounds like a, we're just ordinary people. Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
How?
We don't know. So high. So high. We're floating on cloud nine. Be like, man, you lucky you playing the piano while you singing. Getting bonus points for the piano playing, my guy.
That's what it was. He's the male Alicia Keys.
Like,
that's what he is. He's
oh
the
my
male
God.
version of Alicia Keys.
Oh my God. Because when Alicia Keys is in a song where there is no piano needing to be played, it is the most basic song. I'm just like, Lord Jesus, bless her heart. I am so glad she can play these pianos so well. So well. Beautiful woman, everything. It's just your voice ain't as strong as it needs to be in the conversation. I mean, you got people like Beyonce's out here and shit in the game. I mean, I'm just like, you just came out at the wrong time, Alicia. I mean, you still had success, popular. I love her albums. Her songwriting, very personal. Oh, yeah. Lets you into her life a little bit. You understand what she's going through. Tim Gordon in here talking about we getting disrespectful. You think Alicia Keys out here sounding beautiful? Tim?
We covered this last week. We
Yes.
covered it last week. We went over this
Mary J.
with a ham.
Talk.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you just gonna get these confessions, and like I said, we'll get the video, the transition, the whole segment, intro proper. But I mean, you just gonna hear shit like this, and I'm just living in my truth now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at that point where I feel like Alicia Keys got range. Give me one song, Tim. Give me one song where I'm gonna be like, yo, she hit that note. She hit that note.
I'll wait.
Bro, you know how nobody ever invited her to sing the national anthem at anything. These cats went and got Fergie to sing a national anthem before they got Alicia Keys. Let that sink in, my guy. Let it sink in. Ain't nobody inviting Alicia Keys to sing at anywhere. Nobody doing
We
it.
got Carl Lewis on record singing the national anthem. You know who we don't got? Alicia Keys.
Head the Rockets. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, let me get it back together. Let me get it back together.
For the land of the free. This man was like, in the land of the free. The crowd was like, what? In the fuck?
Oh.
I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it up to y'all. Why did they get Carl Lewis? This man is an athlete, an Olympic gold medalist. Nothing on this man's resume says vocalist. They was like, Carl Lewis, come sing this national anthem before the Nets and Bulls game. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen was trying so hard to hide their face when this man's notes were all over the place, man. Oh my God. And the land If I Ain't Got You, that was the song you picked? Come on, man. She can sing. I'm not saying she can't sing. She has a specific range she can sing in. She ain't like Beyonce that can go down here, come up here. I'd say Christina Aguilera is a better vocalist than Alicia Keys. Ooh. Diary, her range of songwriting was cool. Her range of trying to hit, like if you had Beyonce sing the songs on Diary, Lord Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus Christ. You know how many car accidents there would be from people crying, listening to Beyonce hit the notes that were probably meant for Diary. Side note, and then we'll move to the next thing. Her backup singer for the song Diary was singing better than Alicia Keys. Tell me I'm wrong.
Facts.
Whoa,
Hard facts.
Whoa.
Destroying her on that.
God,
song.
he was. I won't tell. I was like, this nigga.
He was singing his ass off in that
Her
song.
backup singer was a straight up battle, and he was roasting her on her own song. What was his name? It was.
I won't tell. He was on the gut with that shit.
I won't tell. I was like, Jesus, who is this? I'm sitting there trying to look up the credits. Like, who is this? And does he have albums? You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
need his own shit.
Start listening to your shit and find his shit.
You need to go solo. This is my audition.
Alicia was looking at him like, Alicia playing her. She's looking at him like, hey, chill, bro. This is my concert. I won't tell. It's like, I'm gonna get this deal. Look at your face. She trying to wind the song up. I won't tell. No, the oh. He over here like, oh. She's like, oh, you ready to run? Let me try to get it here. He was like, I was like, uh-oh.
Oh shit! This nigga is singing. This nigga singing.
When he started getting in his zone, she knew she was done. She was just like, let me just play this piano and fade this song the fuck out. Let me hurry up before he hit final form. This motherfucker evolving and digivolving into some shit that I can't contain. Let me go ahead and that's a wrap. Now we're singing Fallen with no backup singers. Get out of here. We singing all my solo shit. Everybody get off the stage.
Next song is piano.
Me and this
only.
goddamn piano now.
Yeah, we don't need
piano only. I need all band members and singers off my fucking stage now. They're like, yo, what the fuck? What happened? Y'all off the rest of the tour. Shit. Everybody mad at that singer. Like, damn, nigga. Damn, man, this is my chance. And you had to go ahead and upside down. Come on, fam. Come on, fam.
Ain't nobody coming to see you on this.
Oh shit, bro! It's too hot in here for this shit, man. I'm dying. I'm dying. Cooking in this bitch. Oh man. But yeah, so we didn't even really talk about Chrissy. We just moved the fuck way off of this shit. Yeah, but Chrissy, you got to go talk to these people you said that had to go kill themselves. Go get forgiveness from them, and then come and see, come back and see what the fuck's going on. Because until you do that, I can't fucks with you. But final shots, thoughts, my guy. We at the end of the show. What you got going
on? So I do want to shout out my hometown, man. Like I said, man, it was a pleasure to be back home. So shout out to Oakdale. Shout out to everybody that I saw there. If I saw you, I was meant to see you. So shout out to everybody there. I miss y'all already. I didn't even unpack my shit until today, and I came home Tuesday. That's how bad I wanted to go back. I was like, I want to go back home. But shout out to Oakdale. Yeah, right. Like, shout out to Oakdale, and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. Y'all always on my mind. So, and shout out to all the Pitmasters. I noticed y'all did a Versus Wednesday, and I wasn't there to see it, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all showed the Versus Wednesday. So yeah, man, I seen y'all having fun, but shit like that makes me happy, man. Like, keep climbing. We're gonna keep climbing. And shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight and stayed for the whole show too. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Pitmasters. Shout out to that family. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all awesome as shit. And it feels great to be back.
That's it, man. I love how you put your hometown on your back everywhere you go, man. Shout out to Keith Ferguson. Talk about we don't know heat till we come down south. 95 with the humidity. You must not have been here earlier.
No.
Black was like he was born and raised in Louisiana, so he knows humidity. And then I just spent 4 years at Tyndall. Lived in Beaufort, South Carolina, and North Carolina. So I mean, I know I PCS or deployed to Qatar where humidity's on 1,000 all the time. So, bro, I know humidity. It's hot. I'm just saying where you are at now, for probably in your living room with central air. I am in this garage that is probably about a good 98 right now. It's hot here, my guy. I am more hot than you are at the moment. So I'm not saying dry heat, wet heat is worse. Like, heat is heat. I just hate being hot because I just sweat all over the place anyway. I don't like doing that shit. So, but I don't fuck with snow either. So I ain't trying to go nowhere where snow is going to be a problem in the winter. I can't fucks with it. I cannot. I will say, before we leave, let us go ahead and bring up our wheel for our top contributors for the month of May. I know this is hella late. We're about 2 weeks late. And let's see who's going to get some free stuff.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's go. Hey, there we go. All right. So, top contributors for May, we got Rob Gibbons, Hugh Hill, Paul Martin, Aaron Christoph, Eric Johnson, Tim Decker, Kendra Scott, Mikey P, Deontay Lifter, and Robin Dyer. All of y'all, you know how it works. We'll spin this wheel, and then whoever is the winner, they will get a free piece of merch from the Dat Feelin' Podcast Network merch shop. So, without further ado, let us hit spin. My man Hugh Hill with the win. So we'll go ahead and tag you. Check the site out, and then let us know what piece of merch you want, and we'll send it your way, bro. Outside of that, that's all I got. We just know that the end of this month, we have the $100 giveaway for Patreon members. So if you're not a Patreon member, like I said, as low as $3 a month, at least 4 times a year, because we do it quarterly, you have a chance to win 100 G's. Get the fuck up out of here. $100. Who out here with 100 G's?
Wish we could give away 100 G's.
No, I do not. Until I start making that money, ain't none of y'all seen 100 G's from us. No, I'm playing. We'll get there one day. We're gonna have a big giveaway like that. I'm gonna speak it into existence. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Y'all keep killing it. Again, shout out to the homie Tay. First of all, Black, how come you ain't tell me this man had a whole podcast / show? I'm just now finding out about it because he was on it. When he just started. Yeah, last
like a month ago.
And he be doing shows every week. That's 4 weeks. You could have told me about this.
No. He don't do them every week, but he has like designated like times that he does.
Yeah. I'm fucking with you. I checked his show out today. He was talking about the Juneteenth thing as well. He started at 5, so I watched all the way up. This shit I was almost not here on time because I was watching his show. So again, I posted the link to it in the SmokePit podcast fan group. So check that out. Shout out to Sam Ridley, who is doing a show in San Diego tonight. I was going to try and make it there, but I had to cancel a trip over there. So I'm pretty sure I'll get to see him in person soon, man. He has a show. He's doing his show, or his show is coming out tomorrow. He'll also be talking on the Juneteenth thing, different perspective on it, him and the homie Marcus Palmer. So make sure you check them out. If you haven't already, go sign up for their group, Illegal Podcast fan group, Illegal Opinions Podcast fan group. Go ahead and search that and join that group. Again, man, if y'all know any small businesses, anybody like that looking for support, just let me know. It's summertime here. I need more shirts. Obviously, I got my DFPN gear, but I'm trying to support everybody. So if you know anybody trying to come up, let me know. I'll cop some t-shirts because it'd be hot as fuck out here.
Me too.
But that's all I got, man. That is all I got. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us tonight. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's all I got. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Y'all know what it is. It's all love every time we turn these lights on. So thank y'all.
Yes, sir. So if that's all we got, you know who it is. It's the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Made us Kelvin K. Lee. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 45 of the Smoke Pit. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.